Rafael Devers playing first base for the San Francisco Giants. And in his first game, he played an error-free game over at first. He went 2 for 5 in the at the plate with an RBI and a 9-0 win. Here's the quote from Devers, who, if you remember correctly, abjectly refused to play first base for the Red Sox when they asked him, and led to his departure there. He was basically a DH. He's DH most of the time since he's been over in San Francisco. But this is what he said. It keeps me active. It keeps my head out of just thinking about the next at-bat. Devers says that through an interpreter. I'm kind of the player that likes to be active, likes to be on the field. I'd rather be on the field than be in the cage hitting all the time and just thinking about the next at-bat. So, obviously, he's not playing third base anymore. They got a Gold Glover and Matt Chapman over there as well, just like they had Bregman in Boston. But pretty big slap in the face to the Red Sox.
He's butthurt because Alex Bregman came to the team. He signed a big contract. He signed a 3-year deal, and he took his spot. And a lot of I've spoke to a lot of Red Sox fans over the last couple of weeks. Ever since I was on my cruise when I heard Devers was traded to San Francisco. And then I look at the trade, and I heard about the trade. I was like, wow, San Francisco ripped off the Red Sox. They gave him absolutely nothing. Doo-doo, as, Nathan says. It was absolute doo-doo. And Devers came out and said he would not play first base with the Red Sox at all. He's not going to play the field if he's not playing third base. I just think it shows you that Devers couldn't stand being there anymore. He thought that the Red Sox backstabbed him by bringing Bregman in after paying him, a year before that? A lot of money, over $300 million, when he could have went to the Mets, as the story was that the Mets were gunning for him if he went to free agency. He just thought that the Red Sox stabbed him in the back. I could understand that. When you're making $300 million, and Jabba, you know this, you never even got a chance to make $300 million. Why are you bitching and moaning? Go play the game. If they want you to play first, they want you to play the center field position, or they want you to sit on your derriere and just be a DH, as we've seen people and players do later in their careers. You do what they want when they're paying you that kind of money. So I don't know the butthurt, but now he's not even complaining about playing first base with San Francisco. It just shows you how immature Rafael Devers was and why the Red Sox decided to part ways with him.
Obviously, you want to take shots at the Red Sox with how bad he felt like he was mistreated by the organization, and rightfully so. And I think this is mostly what that is. Now, it's interesting with the internal culture with the Giants. Like, he hasn't really brought the big offense. He himself has played well, but the rest of the offense has not played great around him. Some of that has to do with injuries, too. So you wonder how much maybe the internal culture is still affecting the Giants, just getting used to him, because the Red Sox have played better since he's left. They had a 10-game winning streak, granted a lot of against bad teams, out into the All-Star break. And the Giants, they had a 6-game losing streak recently, so maybe still getting used to the internal culture with that. But yeah, he has every right to say, all right, I'm going to go take a shot at the Red Sox organization for the way I got treated.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. It's just he got butthurt because they did Bregman, thought they were taking his position away, realized that, well, you know what, let me swallow my pride, see what can happen. I don't know if you guys saw Will Clark go at him, to work on his footwork, and Will coming out and saying, you're going to work with me, blah, blah, blah. I think he just realized that, if I am going to do what I think I'm best at, and that's me not thinking about the next at-bat, then playing first is the only option I really got. So, you got to swallow your pride sometimes, and, we'll see what happens.